2020 has been a weird and strange and interesting year, and guess what? Real estate right here in Cincinnati is no different. I'm Drew Kaplan, real estate agent with Keller Williams Advisors. So with the recent monthly sales figures released by the Cincinnati Area Board of Realtors, let's talk about the recent monthly figures. Let's start off by talking about houses available on the market. There were 2,474 homes available on the market in June 2020, a continued trend of decreasing homes available on the market. Not only the fourth consecutive month of decreasing availability of homes on the market, but also, with the exception of March, the 11th consecutive month that there has been a decrease in homes on the market. When you contrast the number of homes on the market of June 2020 versus June 2019, when there are 4,386 homes available on the market, which is a 43.6% decrease in availability, that is a huge difference. So this is a stunningly low number, especially considering that in the past few years, the summer months have had the most availability of homes on the market, and June 2020 has had the absolute least available homes on the market for 2020. So this is a stunningly low amount of inventory of homes available in the market right here in Cincinnati. Now that we just talked about the stunningly low availability of homes on the market, what about houses actually being sold? Well, it turns out June 2020 saw 2,524 homes sold, the most homes sold in Cincinnati since August 2019. So there's actually been a huge jump contrasted against the first 5 months of 2020 and the first month since October 2019, in which more than 2,000 homes were sold. So when you contrast this against June 2019, there were actually 7% fewer homes sold in June 2020, which is pretty remarkable considering how few homes there were available in the market. So guess what? We just talked about how few homes available there are in the market, and guess where this is heading? That's right, pricing. So it's no secret that an incredibly high demand and a low supply equals, that's right, high prices. So as it turns out, the average home sale price of $253,686 across Cincinnati in June 2020 is the highest it has been in Cincinnati in the past few years. Not only have we seen the price increasing since February, but this is also 3.4% higher than June 2019, which in and of itself was the highest price month in all of 2019. So in the past couple, and here's also what's really fascinating, is that in the past couple of years, June has had the highest prices amongst the months of that entire year. So look, as far as buyers go, there's hope that the average home sales price here in Cincinnati can hopefully, potentially come down for the remainder of 2020. But then again, that's based on past years. And if we've learned anything from 2020 with literally everything going on in the world, is that anything can happen. So that's something to keep in mind. Finally, let's talk about mortgage rates. So it is down to 3.07%. So this is pretty low because not only has it gone down for the fourth consecutive month, but the mortgage rates for a 30-year fixed mortgage across Cincinnati has remained below 4% since May 2019. So it's been a really great time as far as mortgage rates go for buying homes, but as far as supply of houses on the market, not so much. How the housing market will fare now that we've talked about June and of course the first 5 months of the year in addition to that. So we have the first half of the year behind us. What will happen in the latter half of the year? Who knows? There's one thing we've learned in 2020 with literally everything going on in the world is no one knows. And it can be pretty crazy, and who knows? Maybe all of a sudden, 1 month, there's a whole bunch of houses flooding the market. That could change everything. So we'll see how the housing market right here in Cincinnati continues to go for 2020, and stay tuned for next month's monthly market update.